All right, y'all.
We got
Good morning.
Good morning.
How's everybody doing? Good to see you again. Saw quite a few of you over the other day at the expo, the Art of Aging Expo. Glad to see you in the house. Hope you have a very healthy and safe, happy holiday. You already know what I came to do. I hope I already know what you came to do. We'll start like we normally start. We'll start at the top and work our way down. If at any point you got any questions, feel free to ask any question you have. Okay? The first, we start with breathing. It sounds so simple, but it can be very challenging. Okay? Breathing. There's a right and a wrong way to do everything. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Again, in through the nose and out through your mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth, and relax. I'm saying relax, but we want you to keep breathing. It's quite all right if you're not breathing at the same speed as me, but do not stop your breathing. You'll be surprised at how often this happens. Chances are it's going to happen while I'm standing here talking to you. That's why I'm reminding you to breathe. You can best believe if you're not breathing while I'm reminding you to breathe, you're definitely doing it when you're at home, when there's nobody there to remind you. Okay? It causes your blood pressure to go all kind of whack and crazy. Okay? So let's start slowly moving. The slower you move, the better. The most important part is when we move, that it doesn't interrupt your breathing. If it does, it's trying to tell you something's going on. Okay? Here we go. Again, breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And then we slowly turn and look over your right shoulder. Turn as far as you can. Okay? When you turn as far as you can, you'll feel something pulling, or what we call stretching. Okay? Ensure that when you feel that stretch, that it does not stop your breathing. Make sure you're still breathing. In through the nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. In through the nose, out through your mouth, and then slowly relax. We're moving slow. The slower you move, the better. The slower you move is all muscles. It's all muscles, no momentum. Okay? It's more difficult the slower you move, but the less likelihood of any injury. Okay? We do the same for the opposite shoulder. I call it equal opportunity exercise. What you do to one side, make sure you do to the other. Okay? We slowly turn and look over your shoulder. Keep turning until you feel it. You'll feel it as it reaches the limit. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth, and then slowly, slowly relax. In each position, we're trying to at least breathe 3 to 4 times. Okay? When you breathe in a position, it indicates that your body is comfortable. When your body stops breathing or shortens the breathing, it lets us know you're uncomfortable. Okay? All you have to do is do your best. Okay? Do your best. Go keep moving. The next one, we'll bring your ear to your shoulder. And I'll demonstrate each exercise before I ask you to perform it. There's some veterans in here that already know how to do the moves, but we want to make sure you're doing them right. Okay? You do them right, it looks like this. And you do it all the days of your life. You do it wrong, this will start to disappear. And it'll start to hurt. And then it'll start to break. And then you'll have to go see somebody much smarter than you to find out how to work it. Let's keep moving. This one, we're going to bring your ear to your shoulder. Looks just like this. You bring the ear to your shoulder. Okay? It's like you're looking at the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Okay? But make sure you're looking straight ahead and not at the floor. Okay? Ready? Stretch. Okay? And once you're here, see if it holds your breath. See? Check for yourself to see if it's making you hold your breath. And if it is, get busy breathing. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Relax. We do the same for the opposite shoulder. Ear to shoulder without moving your shoulder. Breathe in through the nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth, and relax. We then bring shoulders to ear. Okay, shoulders to ear. And we're lifting your whole shoulder girdle. We're not moving your arms. We're lifting the whole shoulder girdle, bringing it up to your ears. Okay? Without moving your head. Okay? Let's give it a shot. Your shoulders are up. and the shoulders are down. The shoulders are up. The shoulders are down. The shoulders are up, and the shoulders are down. The shoulders are up, and the shoulders are down. Shoulders are up, and shoulders are down. Two more. Shoulders are up, and the shoulders are down. One more. The shoulders are up, and the shoulders are down. Last one, let's hold it up. Hold it up just for a moment. And by a moment, I mean just 10 seconds. Okay? 10 seconds. Okay? 10 seconds is all I say it takes for this to start getting uncomfortable. I believe you're already uncomfortable. Okay? When you're uncomfortable, you'll start to look for a shortcut. Shortcuts are what causes the injury. I'm going to argue that you are too grown to be uncomfortable. Okay? If something is making you uncomfortable and you don't feel like doing it, I'm going to suggest you don't do it. But if you're going to do it, there's a right and a wrong way to do it. Right now, you should still have your shoulders up. And I know we've had them up long enough for you to get tired of holding them up. Okay? When you're doing it this long, we want to make sure you're doing it right. Because again, you'll naturally look for a shortcut. The number one shortcut is holding your breath. Make sure you're breathing. Okay? Make sure you're breathing. Now let's make sure you're doing it right. Get your shoulders all the way up, 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 up. And then slowly relax. Now you should feel something. Every time we do something, you should feel something. The reason you're feeling something is because you're not doing what you want to do, you're doing what I want to do. And that should get on your nerves, because I'm going to make you do it longer than you want to do it on your own. Okay? It's not that you can't do it. The question is, why will you do it? And you're going to feel it. That's the whole point. You want to feel it every time we do something. The feeling is the exercise getting on your nerves. When the exercise gets on your nerves, your body already knows what to do, make you better at it, so you don't feel it anymore. But if you walk around all day acting like you don't feel nothing, then there's nothing to fix either. And we know there's a lot that needs improving. Let's keep moving. This one is for your arms. These are called arms. Okay? They pick up things. Okay? They pick up things. Okay? We want to make sure your arms work properly. We want to make sure your arm or your biceps and tricep works without the help of your shoulder. Okay? So with your arm down, we want to make sure your elbow doesn't move when we move your hand. Okay? We'll pick it up, and then we'll put it down. Okay? You pick it up, and then you put it down. You pick it up, you put it down, and relax. Everybody okay? Now I can look at your face and tell everybody's okay. Now what I also can tell is everybody's not breathing. Okay? So the point I'm making is that everybody can do the exercise. Okay? Now we want to make sure you're doing it right in a way that it causes progress. Okay? It makes you feel better. Let's try again. And in order to do that, we want to incorporate the breathing right into the exercise. If you're not breathing when you're doing it wrong. Okay? When we pick up on your hands, you're going to breathe out through your mouth. When you bring them back down, you inhale through your nose. Let's give it a shot. Ready? Breathe out and up, breathe in and down. It's out and up, it's in and down. It's out and up, it's in and down. It's up and down. Breathe out, breathe in. Breathe out and in. Breathe out and in. Two more. It's up and down. It's up and down. It's up and slowly relax. Everybody okay?
Yeah.
I know we're okay. Remember, we're not doing anything you're not designed to do. And we're actually doing it in a way to make you better at doing it. Breathing is a part of everything. How do you know you're not breathing when you do things? Your blood pressure is going crazy. Oh. They can give you some medication, but that's not going to fix it.
No.
Moving is how you fix it. And they try to encourage you to move every time they see you. But if you don't move, they got to give you a substitute. You can do the move. If you walked in the building, we already know you can do the move. We just don't know what it'll take you to move. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Why? Because you can. Because you can. From the chair. I'm going to sit down too. We'll call this part to sit down, get down. Okay? The chair part is very important because chances are if you're sitting, well, it's not no chances. If you're sitting in the chair, certain muscles aren't working. Okay? The more often you sit in the chair, they'll forget how to work. And then when you stand up and decide to walk, you'll feel very uncoordinated because you will be uncoordinated. Because walking requires a lot of coordination if you do it. Okay? Right, left, upper, lower, breathing, timing. There's a lot involved with walking. When you're not walking, it says a lot. Okay? Not to mention a lot of things happen when you're sitting. Let's sit down in a way that can cause some improvement. Okay? Because there's really not so much. You can sit down, but we don't like you sitting still. Okay? There's a difference. From the chair. From the chair. I normally say try not to make this part complicated. Try to keep it as simple as possible so you don't ruin your chair. Okay? From the seating position, all we want to try to do is lift up on your knee. Lift up on the knee and then put it back down. We go to the opposite leg. We try to do the same thing. You pick straight up on your knee and then back down. Okay? Outstanding. We try it again. We try it again. This is what we call baby steps. If this was in the hospital, we would call it bedside manner. Me encouraging you to do the things that you may not want to do because it's in your best interest. But these are things you all can do. Let's try again. Pick straight up on your knee and then back down. The opposite leg, pick straight up on your knee and then back down. One more time, okay? One more time. Pick straight up on the knee and just hold it right there for a moment. Pay attention to yourself to see if you're holding your breath. Okay? And relax. And if you are holding your breath, just recognize that that's something that you're normally doing anytime you get nervous, anytime you get anxious, anytime the kids call, anytime you're watching the news, you're probably holding your breath all the time. The doctor will show this as high blood pressure. Okay? But what they're trying to get you to do is move. The more you move, the more you breathe. The more you breathe, the more you'll fix your own problem. Okay? So now let's do this in a way that helps with the breathing. Okay? Stay on one leg. Okay? Everybody, we already demonstrated you can do it. Don't jump out on me now. You already demonstrated you can do it. But now we're going to do it repetitively. More than once, more than twice, and more than 3 times. That should make you feel a different kind of way. It should get on your nerves. How do you know it's getting on your nerves? You're going to feel it. And you should feel uncomfortable. Okay? Let's give it a shot. Back straight. You can do it. Ready? Pick straight up on your knee. Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5, and relax. Let's give the other leg some. Okay? Do the exact same thing. This is what we call repetition. Okay? Repetition is the key to exercise. The more you do it, the better you get at it. Okay? Pick straight up on the knee from the opposite side. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5, and relax. Then we're going to do it again. We're going to do it again. Okay? Again, the more we do it, the better you get at it. Number 2, the more we do it, the more you'll breathe. It makes you breathe more. Because right now you're not breathing. Why are you not breathing? I'm assuming it's because you're not comfortable. Why are you not comfortable? Because I'm coming in here making you do something you don't want to do. The same thing happens when they send you to go see the therapist or you go see your doctor. Okay? You normally don't want to be there, and it shows up in your performance. Okay? I'm just not letting you off the hook. We're going to do it again. Okay? Why? Because I know it's going to get on your nerves. I know if it gets on your nerves, it's going to make you feel some kind of way. And believe it or not, once I start getting on your nerves, you're going to want me to keep getting on your nerves. That's the funny thing about it. Once I start getting on your nerves and you feel it, you're going to start wanting me to get on your nerves even more. It's kind of funny how stubborn you can be sometimes. Let's go again. Opposite leg. We're going to do the same thing, except instead of the 5, we're going to do 10 this time. Oh, see? Now, did you hear that? But I bet they'll do it. That's the difference. Pick any one of them. Pick any one of them. Right, left, any one. Pick a leg, any leg. Okay? Back straight. You may have also heard me talking nice and calm. on the first one or two.
Do we breathe in and out, or out and in?
Very good. See what happens already? Now she's already thinking about her breathing, where otherwise we wouldn't even be concerned as whether we're breathing or not. Now she's wondering, how can I do it right? See what I'm saying?
That's it.
This is what happens the better you get at it. Anytime you're doing something strenuous, you want to exhale. The example we're using now, picking up on your knee, picking up the knee would be the strenuous part. You would breathe out as you picked up. On the inhale, you would come down. Okay? Number one rule, don't hold your breath. Number two rule is to try to time your breathing so that the strenuous part happens as you're doing your exhale. Okay? But she's already doing the right part, thinking about the breathing. Okay? Back straight. Pick straight up on your knee. Do your absolute best. Out in position. Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out and in. Breathe out and 5 and up and down. Breathe out and in. And 1, 2, 3, 6 and 1, 2, 3, 7. Breathe out and in. Breathe out and 8 and 1, 2, 3, 9. 1, 2, 3, 10 and relax. Now I said relax. The outside of your body should be standing still, but you should feel your legs still tingling. Now, if you don't feel anything, it means we didn't improve anything either. But if you feel that leg tingling, you did enough to wake it up. Okay? You did enough to get on the nerves. Okay? And if you can feel it, you can heal it. That's the lesson of the nerves. That's why you still feel it. Everything isn't hurting. Just because you feel it doesn't mean it's broken. Opposite leg. You already know what to do. Make sure you do it better this time. Back straight. Pick up on that knee. Starting position. Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2. Breathe out and in. Breathe out and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. Up and down. Out and in. 1, 2, 3, 7. And 1, 2, 3, 8. 1, 2, 3, 9. 1, 2, 3, 10. And relax. The hardest part is convincing you why you need to do it. Once you do it, you'll fix your own problems. Okay? Once you start doing anything, the weakness will immediately appear. The minute you start moving around, I'm out of breath. The minute you try to pick up something, I'm too weak. It will be obvious what you need to work on. Okay? Catch your breath. Catch your breath. Okay? All we're going to do now, we'll move right to the next exercise. Right to the next exercise. Or the next one. All we do is extend your leg. Extending the leg is taking the bend out of your knee. Okay? You may even need to slide forward in your chair. There can be no bend in your knee. What we're doing here, the knee and the toes should always go in the same direction. Knees and toes always go in the same direction. When the knees and toes are going in a different direction, you're going to need new knees. Okay? Normally that's what they call a torn ACL. Okay? And you hear me saying ACL. Okay? ACL, PCL, MCL, all of those L's are ligaments. That's what's in your knee. Your leg is made of some big, strong muscles. Okay? Hamstring, quadriceps, biceps, calf muscles. Okay? They're very strong, big muscles, but your knee, very small. And only has ligaments. All the muscles in the leg are there to make the knee work. Okay? When we straighten the leg out, the muscles of the leg must be strong enough to support the knee and not give away. Let me see if I can think of a better way to explain that. Okay? Think of it as this way. When you're standing up, you want to know that your legs are not going to give out on you. Okay? When you're standing up, you don't want your knee to bend when you don't want it to. That make any sense? That's them bending when you don't want them to. If they ever bend when you don't want them to, you're not going to want to stand up no more. You're going to sit down now because you don't know when they're going to give out. You don't know why they gave out the first time. But I'm telling you why they gave out the first time. They're trying to talk to you. They're telling you your legs are weak. Okay? And not the muscles that bend, but the muscles that stop it from bending. They're both equally important. That's what this exercise is here to do. Train your leg to stay stable and straight. I think we're all grown enough to remember the Rockettes.
Yeah.
Everybody remember those? Remember how they did the kick? That's exactly what we're going to do. The straight leg kick. No bend in your knee. Got it? You may need to lean forward in your chair, but you're trying to straighten your leg all the way out, and you're going to keep it that way. Oh, you are? Woo-hoo! We're on the way to Broadway. Okay? All you have to do is try your best, and then it will tell you what needs improving. Okay? None of it's going to be easy. You're going to feel something every time we do it if you do it right. But just because you feel it shouldn't mean you need to go to UVA hospital. And you should be the first one to know that. Okay? All right. Leg long. Toe up. You're trying to keep that toe in the up position. And most important, no bend in the knee. You'll have to start without a bend in the knee. Okay? And we want to keep it there. Elevate from the toe. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 1. Breathe out and in. Breathe out and 2. And 1, 2, 3. 3, breathe out and in, breathe out and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 5, out and in, and up and down, and 1, 2, 3, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 9, and 1, 2, 3, 10, and relax. Opposite leg. Okay? Now, whenever we're doing exercise, you'll feel it in the weakest muscles first. Okay, or the muscles doing the most work. For most of you, you should feel that way up to here. Okay? If your leg is not straight when you start, you're going to feel most of that here. Okay? Because it's working to flex your knee. This is otherwise keeping your leg straight, and you'll feel the whole leg stabilizing around the knee. Let's go again, opposite leg. Do your best. That's all it takes. Do your best, but don't hold your breath, or this will be your last exercise. There we go. Back straight. Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 1. Breathe out and in. Breathe out and 2. And 1, 2, 3, 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out and in and looking good. And 1, 2, 3, 6. It's up and down and out and in. And 1, 2, 3, 7. And 1, 2, 3, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 9, and 1, 2, 3, 10, and relax. Now I know you're feeling something because you did enough of them to cause change, and if you're doing them correctly, this is what the therapists are doing when you come to visit them. They're making sure you do it a certain amount of times correctly. Once you do it a certain amount of times correctly, you'll forget how to do it incorrect. Okay? You're supposed to hurt when you do it wrong. You're not supposed to hurt when you do it right. Okay? That's why we talk about the shortcuts. Okay? You ever seen anybody come back from back surgery? Anything with back or neck surgery? Their posture is so perfect. Because they can't get out of alignment at all. Otherwise, it's going to feel uncomfortable. But otherwise, they're standing with perfect posture all the time because this is when they feel the best. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Why? Because you can. How do I know when you can't keep moving? You'll look exhausted from moving. Right now, you're not exhausted from moving. Let's keep moving. Not to mention, we're doing strengthening. Okay? It's designed to fatigue the muscle, not so much you. The more you keep doing your best, it's going to wake up your breathing, but you should feel this in the muscles that we're working, and you should feel it every time we do something. Every time we do something, you should feel something, and it should not feel like it's hurting. Okay? Oh, maybe it will feel like it's hurting, but it shouldn't feel like you need medical attention. How about that? Okay? All right, let's move to the next one. This is the first one where we ask the knee to work. So far, all we ask the knee to do is not do anything, not move, stabilize. Okay? Now we're going to see if the knee flexes. Okay? And it looks just like this. You just lightly pick up on your knee, and then we lead with the toe, just like in the last exercise. Straighten it out, bring it back, we set it down. We go to the opposite, we pick it up, we push it out, we bring it in, we set it down. We pick it up, we push it out, we bring it in, we set it down. Switch, up, push out, bring in, set it down. Switch, up, push it out, bring it in, set it down. Switch, up, push it out, bring it in, set it down. Switch, up, push it out, bring it in, set it down. Switch, up, push it out, bring it in, set it down, and relax. Generally, I say if you can perform that exercise, your knee is doing its job. Okay? If you find when you stand up it hurts or it doesn't work so good, chances are you don't know how to work it properly. The difference between sitting down and standing up is there's no body weight on the knee. Remember how I said before, it's not designed to carry body weight. Your legs are. That's why your legs are so big and strong and muscular. Your knee is a cute little, teeny little, articulate little thing. All right. Let's keep moving. Down to the toes. Down to the toes. Down to the toes. Down to the toes. Feet are shoulder width apart. Knees are shoulder width apart. Okay? All we do is slide your heels backward, keeping your heel on the floor best you can. I started to crack a joke and then I bit my tongue, and you said it anyway. I see that some of your feet are a little challenging on getting your heel on the floor. Okay? Do the absolute best you can. If nothing less, try to remember the stretch that we're doing and try to perform them at home. The stretches will work great. You'll feel them today when you're doing them, but they also work when you try them again on your own. That's the whole point here. We want to demonstrate that these are all things you can do. Any opportunity you take to do them other than today, you're on your way to the better you. Okay? Heels on the floor best you can. Okay? And then you slide those heels backward, trying to keep your heel on the floor. What you should feel is your Achilles tendon stretching out. Okay? Every time we're doing a strengthening move, what we're trying to do is stretch out the muscle and then tighten it all the way up. Okay? So that it knows what both feels like. Stretched all the way out and immediately tight. Okay? The more it stretches, the better it feels. The more it tightens up, the better it works. But you need both. You need both. The more you strengthen, the more you have to stretch. Okay? Here we go. Ready? One more pointer here, sorry. You should also feel your knees go up and down when done correct. Let me demonstrate what it looks like if done incorrect. This is me picking up on my heel. See how my knees are going left and right? And it's because my heels are not going straight up in the air. I want my heels to go straight up in the air. When they go straight up in my air, the knees should come up in the air too. You should feel that at the ankle and at the back of the leg specifically. Okay? Just give it your best and do your best. Okay? Starting position. Exercise. Heels up and heels down. Breathing out and breathing in. The heels are up. The heels are down. Breathing out and breathing in. Heels up, heels down. Breathe out, breathe in. Heels up, heels down. Breathe out, breathe in. The heels are up, the heels are down. Breathe out and in. The heels are up, the heels are down. Breathing out and breathing in. Pick them up, put them down. Breathe out and in. Pick them up, put them down. Breathe out and in. They're up, they're down. Breathe out and in. In two, and then you're through. In one, and then you're done. Now hold them up. Make sure you're not holding your breath. Okay? Good. You can't hide the breathing. It shows up faster than changes in your blood alcohol content. Fast as you can have a beer, you can have a push-up or a jumping jack and see improvement. Hold that heel up. It should be getting uncomfortable. When it gets uncomfortable, you start looking for shortcuts. Shortcuts are what causes the injury, not you doing it. We know you can do it. Will you do it? Will you do it right? 5 more. Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 5. Down, up, down, up. 1, 2, 3, 3. Down, up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and relax. Now we just do the opposite. There's always two muscles at work, just like you felt the back of your leg. Okay, the front of your leg had to stretch. Now we're going to push your toes out or your heels out in front of you. Okay, we're doing the exact opposite. And now you're going to pick up on your toes. You should feel this in the opposite. You should feel this in front, and now it stretches out the back. So let's give it a shot. Slowly pick up on your toes as high as you can, and then relax. Okay? Again, pick the toes up as high as you can, and then relax. Again, pick the toes all the way up. Hold them right there just for a moment. Make sure you're not holding your breath. And relax. You start holding your breath, you're going to get an F in today's class. But I got news for you. The world is the big classroom. If you're not breathing while we're in class, I know you're not breathing when you leave the... If you're not doing your work in class, I know you're not doing your homework. The homework is the breathing. Okay? If you want to stay in school, you got to do the homework. Okay, I'll mind my business. Let's keep moving.
Out and in, right? Out and in. Out and in.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Okay? The exercise should make you breathe more, not less. You know you're wrong. You know you're wrong if you're holding your breath. There's nothing about this living thing that gets easier when you hold your breath. If you're calling that your solution, your shortcut is going to cause you a problem. Holding your breath is not recommended for anything. Okay? The exercise should speed it up. When you don't think you're getting your breathing in, and that's what the doctor is telling you when they're telling you, woo, your blood pressure, woo, walk to the mailbox, woo, clean the house or something, do something. They're trying to tell you to move more. Because once you move more, it's going to make that happen. And that's what you need. Because this works off of breathing. Brain works off of breathing. The less you do the exercise, you won't have the sense to give yourself what it is you even need. Okay, I'm on my business. Let's go down to the toe tap. Tap your toe. Tap your toe. See, I can show you better than I can tell you. Tap your toe. I let the doctor and all them keep talking to you. Because you're hard-headed. I don't waste my time trying to talk to you. I can show you better than I can tell you. I don't ask you what you do. I just tell you to get to doing it. And tap at the toe. Woo! Tap at the toe. It's easy at first, but quickly it gets worse. Tap at the toe. Tap at the toe. If you can feel it, then you can heal it. Tap. Woo! Tap. Don't like the way you feel? Maybe it's time to heal. And tap. Woo! Now I know you're feeling it. Okay? I know it's burning. But guess what? We're all in here together. We're all getting the same thing. You're not going through it by yourself. Okay? Now something to know about yourself. Whenever you're moving your feet or your legs, your hands like to work with it. So let's add in your hands. Add in the hands as much as you can stand. Tap at the toe as high as they will go. 10, 9, 8, woo, and 7, and 6, woo, and 5, and 4, and 3, woo, 2, and 1, and 1, and 1, woo, and 1, woo. Drop the hands, keep the toes. 5, and 4, and 3, woo, and 2, and 1. And now you're done. No matter who you are, you should feel from your knees down to your toes. Okay? And pay attention to the fact that you did the whole walk and you didn't stop in the middle of it. Even though you felt it, you didn't stop.
You do not. I did my best.
Okay, that's the key. That's the key. Okay, you're feeling it. But what you're feeling is not enough to cause for emergency help. This is just the exercises getting on your nerves. How do you know they're working? Because they're getting on your nerves. Your nerves are there for a reason. They're there for a reason. Let's move to the next one. Move to the next one. Okay, the less break we take in between, the more this wakes it up. The more you keep trying, the more you're going to like trying. Just the way you're built. Just the way you're built. The more you keep doing things with a smile, and the more you keep doing them correct, the better it makes your confidence feel. Instead of worrying about breathing, the simple things that keep you here. Okay? All right, the plank. The plank. This is the most difficult exercise we've done so far. Okay? But don't worry, you can do it. Okay? If you can't do it, don't do it. That's something you'll know for yourself. Man, they wanted me to jump off of what? I'm not doing that. If it sounds ridiculous, you won't even think about doing it. Oh, they wanted to jump off of something? Well, I used to jump off buildings in '69. Maybe I'll go ahead and try that. If you thought you can do it, you would. Otherwise, you leave it completely alone. Unless you said, oh, I think I'm strong enough to try it. Oh, jump off a building? I might give that a shot. Here we go. Push the leg straight out to the front. It looks just like this. Okay? And we try to hold it here. Okay? Holding is the most difficult thing there is to do.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? Holding the position is the most challenging thing there is to do. Okay? And relax yourself. Okay? We'll do it 4 times. We'll do it 4 times. Each time I'll slow my count down just a little bit. Okay? In theory, it gets a little bit more difficult each and every time we do it. But you can do it. And if you can't do it, do your best until you can't do it no more. When you can't do it no more, stop. Imagine that. Okay? But you see how difficult it is to get you to stop when you're strong and you're doing it right. You want to do your best. That's the whole point. Let's try it again. Ready? Stretch. Take the bend out of the legs, toes pointed up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. And to all my veterans, you already know the drill. I do that for the purpose of the new folks. Okay? Everything outside the building, everything outside of your house, everything outside of here will steal your breathing if you let it. Because you're in charge of the breathing. Everybody else can take it from you if you let it. Okay? Get stressed out, nervous, anxious. You'll naturally start holding your breath. That affects you, not the other person. It only affects you. Okay? Breathing. Focus on the breathing. And don't allow anything to stop it. That's the key here. Okay? Start with the breathing. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Nice and slow and under control. Don't allow anything to interrupt it. Okay? While you're breathing, slowly start to extend your legs with your toes pointed up. Okay? Toes up, no bending the knees, trying to bring the legs up as high as you can. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. But that's 2. We're going to do 4. Okay? You can't do anything for any amount of time or longevity if you're not breathing. Breathing is part of allowing you to go long and go strong. Okay? Number 3. Ready? Stretch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. I heard that. But that sounds like the exercise are getting on her nerves. And as long as she keeps doing them and doing them correct, she's going to see what they call improvement. But it's hard to go. It's hard to keep going when it feels uncomfortable. That's why I come and do this in groups. You're much more easier to deal with when we're out in public and we're around your friends. We got one more to go. Do your absolute best. You're going to feel it. I promise you. But that's exactly why you want to do it again. Okay? If you can feel it, you can still fix it. Ready? Starting position. Straight.
I need some of that. Are you breathing?
10. This exercise forces you to breathe. Do you see how everybody in the room woke up while they did this exercise? If they didn't say nothing, they did some moving or they're jumping around. It wakes your brain up. The less you breathe, you fall asleep. The less energy you have. Notice how I said this is the most difficult exercise, and you still got those legs up? And she got a smile on her face. You know what I'm saying? We know you can do it. Will you do it is the question. Now what we need is you to do your best. And when you do your best, you cannot do it long. That's important for you to know. You don't have to do it long. 10 seconds is all it takes. Okay? 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Try to get your legs as high in the air as you can. Get them all the way up, 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 up. 10, 9, up, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, up, 2, 1. Relax. It takes one to know one. I'm in good company. You should feel something.
I like you.
I like you too. What you may not feel yet is how much that made you feel better about yourself. The more you do things you can do, the better you feel about you.
I used to like you at one time.
I normally say, hate me now, love me later. Okay? Let's keep moving. Why? Because you can. If you couldn't, you wouldn't. Okay? We're going to do a little cardio. Well, let's do one for your arms real fast, and then we do some cardio. Why is the cardio important? Because if you like sitting down, chances are you're not getting it. That's why it's so important. And if you're not getting your cardio in, you're going to put on 3 to 4 pounds every year. Especially Thanksgiving around the corner. You already know what that's. Thanksgiving and Christmas right around the corner. Oh yeah, I can easily see 5 pounds in there. Okay? 5 pounds, 10 pounds, and you won't recognize your knees anymore. That's normally the first thing they recommend if you got issues with your knees is to try to lose 10 pounds. Guess what's going to be very difficult to do if you got problems with your knees? Lose 10 pounds. It's a cycle. The bigger you get, the harder it is to lose it. Okay? Woo! Well, I got a secret for you. As long as you want to do it, it can be done. Getting you motivated is the hardest part. We know it works. We don't even have to go ask you. If you feel like you're too big, we already know what to do. If you feel like you're too small, we already know what needs to do. But it's difficult to do on your own. I say don't do it on your own. Fitness is meant to be done with friends. Find your buddy, find your friend, find somebody to do it with you. And believe it or not, you'll keep each other strong and going. Okay? Woo! This is called arms down by your side. Let's do your shoulders real quick. Okay? I love that you're in the armless chairs. These work great for when we're doing things like this. Okay? This is to make sure we can check the health of your arms and shoulders. Your shoulder moves your whole arm. Okay? When there's an issue with the shoulder, you normally don't want to use the whole arm because you know moving the arm feels very uncomfortable. What we want to do now is test shoulder and rotator cuff. Okay? We want to act as though we're a bird and have wings. Okay? What we don't want to see is movement at your hands. Okay? We want to keep your hands straight and flat. When your hands aren't moving, it means your arm is not rotating. When your arm is not rotating, it means you're not using your rotator cuff. Does that make any sense there? Okay? The higher you bring your arm, the more difficult it will be. So we start low. Okay? As you pick up on your palms, we'll breathe out. Let's give it a shot. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. Try to hold. And then relax. We'll do it again. Sounds good. Good breathing. Good breathing. Good breathing. And you hear the woo. Now, the more we keep doing this, everybody will say woo. Okay? It's easy at first, but quickly it gets worse. Your job is no matter how many times you're doing it, make sure you do it the right way. When you get too tired of doing it to do it the right way, you know you're ready to stop. Okay? Let's try again. No movement at your hand. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 1. Breathe out and in. Breathe out and 2. It's 1, 2, 3. 3. Breathe out and in. Breathe out and 4. It's 1, 2, 3, 5. It's out through the mouth and in through the nose. It's 1, 2, 3, 6 and 1, 2, 3, 7 and 1, 2, 3, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 9. 1, 2, 3, 10. Try to hold it. Oh yes. Oh yes. And then slowly, if something's hurting, I heard an ow, just lower your arm slump. Lightly lower your arm. And then relax. Now everybody should feel it once you relax. Okay? Notice you should feel that in your arm and shoulder. Okay? What we're going to do now is some cardio. Running short on time. I want to make sure we get the cardio in. I wanted to show you the shoulder exercise because we can do all of these while you're doing your cardio if you know how to do them correctly. Okay? This is what we're doing here. Okay? When we were tapping your toes, you heard me mention moving of your feet and your hands is the natural progression here. Your feet and your hands want to move together. Okay? When we're moving your legs, we want to move your elbows at the same time too. Okay? We're going to bring the arms out to the side and we'll flap your wings for a moment. Okay? And then you'll also hear me tell you to push. All we're doing in each case is we're moving the elbow. The elbow's going up and down here. It's going front to back here. Okay? Elbows going forward works your chest. Elbows coming backward works your back. Okay? Elbows going up works the front of your, the middle of your shoulder. Elbows going forward works the front of your shoulder. Just do your best. Do your best. Okay? We're going to also, let me show you one more thing real fast. Cardio doesn't have to be strenuous. It just has to be continuous. Meaning you can't take a break. Okay? You can't demonstrate. Let's march in place just for a second. Left, your left. Ha! Left, right, and left. Yep, it's left. Ha! It's left. It's left, right, and left. Yep, give me 5. Woo! Give me 4. Yep, give me 3. And 2, and 1, and slowly relax. Everybody okay?
Sort of.
Sit. Everybody's okay because we stopped. That's the problem with cardio. Cardio has to be extended longer than when you don't want to stop. Okay? In order to speed that up, we want to move your knees and your elbows at the same time. It's going to make it feel like we walked a whole lot farther than we did. Okay? But that is exactly how you're supposed to be moving when you are walking. It keeps your breathing up, and it keeps burning the calories when you're doing it correctly. Okay? Just do your best. March and play. Left, 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 right on left, left, to the left, left, right on left, and let's push to the front. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. It's a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Breathing out and breathing in, and we push in once again. You're looking good. You're looking good. Breathe out and in. Give me 1 and 2 and 3 and then 4 and 5 and 6. Give me 7 and 8. You're doing great. You're doing great. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. 7, 8, 9 and 10. Got you in the mix. Looking good. Looking good. Drop the arms. Keep the legs. 1, 2 and 1 and 2. Out wide. To the side. Let's fly like a bird. Ooh ah! Ooh ah! Let's fly. Ooh ah! Ooh ah! Let's fly. Let's fly. Give me 10. Give me 9. Yep. And 8. Woo! Give me 7. Ooh ah! And 6. Give me 5. And 4. Yep. Give me 3. And 2. 2. 2. 2. You the one. You the one. Drop the arms. Keep the legs. 1, 2, 1 and 2. Looking good. Looking good. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. And we push. And we push. Yep. And we push. And we push. And we push. And we push. 10. And 9. Give me 8. Yep. And 7. And 6. Give me 5. And 4. Give me 3. And 2. You the one. Woo! Now push up to the sun. Push it up. Push it up. Get it up. Get it up. 10. Get it up. Get it up. And 9. Woo! Get up. Get up. And 8. Woo! Breathe out and in. Give me 7. Then we do it all again. 6. Get it up and 5. Woo! Get it up. Get it up. Give me 4. Woo! Breathe out and in. Give me 3. And we do it all again. 2, 2, 1 and 1. Hand clap. Hand clap. And for all of that, this is your hand clap. Looking good. Woo! Looking good. Yeah! 10, and 9, yeah! Give me 8, and 7, woo! Give me 6, and 5, woo! Give me 4, yep! And 3, you the one, you the one! Slowly and slowly and slowly relax.
I need a breather.
You feel like what? I've been to town and back.
Remember what we said about relax? When you're in the middle or when you're on the chain walking, you should keep on walking till you get to the end. You to relax until we got there. Once you relax, whoo, you should feel all it took to keep you going and not take a break. Uninterrupted moving should have your breathing up. Okay, you should feel your breathing up. That's because it doesn't know when we were going to stop. Okay, your breathing is up so you can keep going. Your breathing is up because it doesn't know if I'm going to tell you to do it again. Because I've been getting on your nerves for the last hour. And right now your body's trying to figure out, why are you still in here doing what he's telling you to do? Unless you're trying to improve something.
That's right.
Why else would you do it so many times and make yourself feel uncomfortable? It knows you're trying to improve something. Okay? When you're doing this walk like this, it thinks you're trying to improve your walk too. Okay? But we're strengthening the wrong muscles. Okay? Keep on breathing, okay? And then we go to the next exercise. Head, shoulders out and in. This one is to stimulate your brain. It's to stimulate your brain. This is to stimulate your brain. To stimulate your brain. Now the funny thing is, did you hear the comment he just made? He just said, I get tired of looking at him. Well, the truth is, there's fact in that. When you go out, you go to a show, you go anything that's exciting for a reason, it's going to get your heart rate to pick up. Staying up for the whole hour, just staying up and watching the whole presentation, he's going to get a benefit out of that. That's why he feels like he's tired. Okay? It's draining his energy to try to keep up with what I'm jumping all over the place, whatever, trying to keep up with what I'm doing. Okay? The first lesson is making sure you breathe. That's what that does, excites your breathing. Okay? It's challenging doing it all. It's exhausting doing it all. There's a reason why you need rest every night. There's a reason why you need to be fed 3 times throughout the day. Doing this stuff correctly is exhausting. Okay? Head, shoulders out and in. This is for your brain. We touch the head. We touch your shoulders. We open out. And then we come back in. We touch the head. We touch the shoulders. We open out. And then we come back in. Now I tell you to relax real quick. Okay? Because this is to challenge your memory just a little. Okay? Anytime you try something new, it creates new. Okay? Anytime you're just trying this presentation, creates new brain cells. Okay? Holding your breath is the fastest way to kill them. Okay? Holding your breath is the fastest way to kill them. Okay? Here we go. Starting position. Exercise. Head, shoulders, out, in. Head, shoulders, out, in. Head, shoulders, out and 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 in. Head, shoulders, out. Woo! Do you see how everybody's awake? This is one big hug from me to you. I can't do it by myself, and I don't trust neither would you. Fitness is meant to be done with friends, my friends. Woo! Bring those palms on in. Even with the palms in, you're not going to feel any relief yet, though. You won't feel relief until your elbows fall back down by your side. Slowly, slowly, under control, relax from the elbows. Relaxation feels good compared to work.
Amen.
But all rest doesn't feel good, and all work doesn't feel good. Okay? Straight up to the side. Keep below your shoulders. Okay? When the doctor is telling you to move, they're telling you to breathe. Moving causes you to breathe. Find anything that will cause you to move. Whether you're tapping your toes, snapping your fingers, it don't matter. Get to doing something. That's what they're trying to tell you. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Relax. And I'm with the brother. Oh my goodness. You're making me tired of watching you. Go straight to the front. Keep it below your shoulders. You should feel different when you do something different. Okay? The whole point is you feel it. Okay? Richard Pryor says it best. I ain't dead yet. Okay? If you can feel it, I ain't dead yet. Okay? Slowly, slowly, slowly. There's all our exercises for today. I hope I got on your nerves in the best way. Okay?
It works.
Well, it works if you work it. It works only if you work it. Appreciate your patience.